Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a great evening and a wonderful morning thus far. Good morning, Miss Octavia. Good morning, JJ Cord Cutters. Morning, Kim. Your phones. Oh my. No one can hear me. Good
Right.
morning, Tuesday. I hope everybody had a great evening and a blessed morning as well. Good morning, Miss Octavia. Good morning, JJ Cord Cutters. Good
Hey,
morning, Ken.
JJ. Hey, Octavia.
Good time for a few people to get in here this morning and stuff. So I had an interesting evening. I watched a few movies yesterday. Okay, but be safe out there at work. You have a great day as well, JJ. A few minutes for everybody to get in here good before we start our topic of the day. So how's your gaming coming along?
Oh, great, great. I'm telling you, that's like one of the best. Well, other than the Sofa Baton, this new gaming PC is like one of the best things ever. Yeah.
Hmm.
Thanks, Octavia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, hey, good morning, Pen.
Hey, good morning, Pen.
Yeah. Yeah, guys,
I
smack
don't know
that
if you
thumbs up
want to
like
get
you
on.
said,
Yes,
guys. Smack
make the
them
thumbs
thumbs
up. I
up.
don't know if you want to get on or not, but
You
I'll
know.
put the link out again.
Yeah. So yep. So it's keeping me busy. So hey,
Good
what's
morning,
up, Simmy?
Simi. It says keeping you busy.
Hey, Simmy, I'm gonna call you later on, man, because I have a question about these games, about that website you gave me. I'm trying to load some games up on my new computer, but it won't let me install them for some reason. I'll explain to you what's going on. So I'll call you right by the time you get off work to check, because I know we're 3 hours apart. So
No, we have the same time.
oh, I'm
He's in
sorry.
Florida.
I'm thinking about, you know what? He's right. I thought he was in Cali. I'm sorry. Okay, yep. Matter of fact, Sammy, I will call you because I need help with my stream deck and I have a couple of questions. So I'll call you about 6:30. I'll let you get home, enough to see your wife and all of that. I ain't gonna just get you ready at 5:30. So I'll call you about like 6:37, somewhere up in there. You know.
Hello, Sam.
Hey Sim.
Hello. Let me see what else. Did I miss anybody?
Yeah, because I
Morning,
got the
Clifford.
stream deck going, Sharon.
You got your stream deck going? Oh, you
No,
got to
I
get it
got it
going.
going. Hey,
Hey,
next
next
level.
level tech. How are you today?
Hey, how you doing, Clifford? Yep, yep. So
And I
yeah,
seen something about your podcast or something, Next Level Tech. You're very welcome to post it in our group if you like, in our Telegram group. Matter of fact, Pen, if you don't mind, can you post our Telegram group in the chat if you don't mind?
hey, streaming wizard, how are you?
Hey, Streaming Wizard, how are you this morning? Or this evening, or whatever time it is where you're at.
Yeah.
And stuff. So,
Shout out to streaming wizard, guys.
yeah, shout out to him. He is
Yeah.
a kid full of
Great,
wisdom.
great, great, great young man. Great young man, doing great things for the community and everything. Has a passion for streaming and hey, very smart. In
Yes,
fact,
very.
in fact, I learned something from him. How to. I was searching through his videos and I had found out how to remove bloatware from the Fire Stick.
That's
So
good.
yeah,
That's
so I learned
good.
something
Hey,
from him.
Sean.
So
Good
yeah, hey,
morning.
what's
I,
up,
I
Sean?
put the trigger on that stuff up a ton yesterday.
Yep.
Should begin at
Yeah.
Wednesday
Thanks
night.
again, Sean. Thanks, man.
Yes.
Yep. Thanks for your blessings, Sean, and
Oh, yes.
many more blessings to you too, man. Appreciate you.
Yes. Yes. Also, here's the link to the Telegram chat.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Bobby?
Bojo No Do.
Bob John Doe. How are
Bob
you?
John Doe.
How are you? Good morning.
So that's the link right there for those of you who don't have it to our Telegram. So anyway, guess we'll get a little bit started. Today I want to talk about VPNs and should we use them? Why should we use them? Can we use them? Are they okay? When is a good time to use them? And I looked up 3 VPNs, and 3 VPNs I looked up was IPVanish and NordVPN.
Hey, good morning.
And private internet access. Good morning, Pudding. How are you this morning? Those are the 3 VPNs I looked up, and I wanted to look up some of the pros and cons. Now, first off, as you know, here in the U.S., we don't really need a VPN for the most part. You don't need a VPN. Good morning, Mr. Butler.
Hey, what's up, Butler?
Let me put the link in for you, Mr. Butler. Here in the U.S., we don't really need a VPN for the most part, unless you're educational purposes downloading. Then you probably should use a VPN. But other than that, for the most part, here in the U.S. Now, in other countries, you'll need a VPN just to look at certain TV shows, or just to look at if you're in Jody. Good morning to our services.
Good morning to our services.
Yeah, just to look at certain add-ons in Jody, you have to have a VPN. So, me personally, I do use VPN if I'm out and about. If I'm out, yes, VPNs. Oh yeah, great topic. VPNs. If I'm out and about, I do use a VPN because I don't want anybody hacking into my personal information, hacking into my cell information or whatever. If I'm somewhere like a McDonald's or a doctor's office or somewhere. Good morning, Cam.
Hey, good morning.
Link out. There's a link above or whatever. If you or Mr. Butler want to get on. And so like I said, personally, if I'm somewhere publicly, I like to use a VPN for those reasons. I don't want anybody to let's see, it's not letting me add you. What the heck? 1 second.
Yeah, I'm noticing the key. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, now it's letting me add you. I had to do that 3 times. It didn't want to let me add you this morning. Don't know why. Hello.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm gonna show you real quick. Show you the shirt real quick, and I'm gonna get back off this camera, man. Cause I ain't got my green screen up, man. It's a mess in here, man. I'm about to move, so I'm packing stuff up and all that.
Now you packed your green screen up.
Hey, Blackbird.
Oh, let me
see about that,
Kenny. Nice, nice.
Right.
Streaming with it, baby.
See it.
Right.
Nice. Slip stream. Oh, it's really nice.
Look.
Fabulous.
There you go.
Really nice. There you go. Really nice. So you packed your green screen up?
Yeah, I'm getting a pop-up one. I don't want that big one anymore.
Oh,
okay. Get one I can fold up and all that. I'm working on that.
Oh yeah. Hello, Jeffro, Blackbird. So let me click it off of you. Sorry. So before I get into anything, do you use VPN, and when you use it, what do you use it for, Ken?
I don't really use it that much. I use it like if I'm messing around with for educational purposes, if I'm doing like some torrents, but other than that, and that's rare, so I just use I don't use it that much. Only if I'm into torrents. That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
What about you, Mr. Butler?
No, ma'am. No need here. Verizon's okay with streaming, so I haven't had to use one at all, actually.
You don't worry about if you're out and about and somebody may get into your information. You don't use a VPN?
Nah, I've never ever used one. Never.
Okay. Oh, Streamer Wizard says nice shirt. Streamer really likes the shirt.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, so very nice. So I wanted to tell you some pros of IPVanish, the usability, the login files. The usability varies. It's easy. You could use it on all devices. Just pretty much any device you can use VPNs. Use IPVanish on. No login policies. No login. Yeah. And then location. They have over 1,200 servers. So far as the local servers and stuff, location servers, they got over 1,200. Now, a con will be they don't have any live chat, and it takes days for them to get back to you. So that would be a con as far as with IPVanish. Right now, they're running a $5 special monthly, $5 for IPVanish. Also, they got peer-to-peer torrenting, so that's allowed. And their cost is usually between $487 to $750. But like I said, right now they're running a special for $5 a month. So those are the pros and cons of IPVanish. And I know a lot of people push IPVanish, and I've had IPVanish in the past, and I've never had any problems with IPVanish. It's been okay with me. Is there any VPNs you ever used in the past?
Actually, just IPVanish. But the one thing about that is that if you don't have real good internet, it will bring your internet connection down. It will bring it down. So if you don't have great speeds, just keep in mind, if you're using a VPN, it will bring it down. So like if you're going to do it, make sure like at night, before you go to bed or something like that. Because unfortunately, I'm saying, I'm one of those people that don't have the greatest internet because I can only get what I can get. So once when I was using it, I just would do what I needed to do at night where everybody was asleep, so that way I wouldn't interrupt people through the day. So, but here lately, I don't really need one because things have gotten so sophisticated now to where that we don't really need a VPN. But it's a good tool to have, but it's not needed all the time. Only when you're doing torrents, in my opinion. Hey, what's up, King Web?
Hello, King Web. How are you doing today?
ExpressVPN. Yeah, but
okay. 1 second. Though. Yes, I've tried ExpressVPN. I can't remember. I think I won ExpressVPN, and it was okay. I liked it okay. Anybody in the chat, is there any VPNs that you may like as well, or may have used before and had a positive or negative experience with it?
Surfshark.
I've never heard of Surfshark, but I'm gonna write it down.
Somebody else mentioned that Surfshark. I'm trying to remember who mentioned that. Somebody yesterday, I thought on yesterday's show mentioned Surfshark.
Okay. And then another one. Hey, how you doing, James? There's another one called Dog VPN too.
What's the name of it again?
Dog 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 VPN.
Okay. Also, hide my let me see. Dog VPN.
Dog VPN. What's his name? Oh my God, what is his name?
Aldrin?
There. No, not Aldrin, not Next Level. Joe App review.
Joe App review, yeah.
Yep. Joe App.
Yes.
There. Yep.
Yes, he used yes, PIA. I'm gonna talk about PIA in a minute. And yeah, Nord. I'm gonna talk about Nord as well.
Yeah, Streaming Wizards say do not use a free VPN.
Yes, free VPNs. Please don't use free VPNs. They number one, they do a lot of them do keep your logins. So they do keep your information. All of them if it come down to it. If they have to, and the government really come down on, on it.
Yeah.
There is a possibility that they will turn over your information. That's any VPN.
Yep. And
You know,
that's right.
go ahead.
Yo, they can track you.
Right.
Absolutely, Streaming Wizard. Absolutely.
Yeah, they can track you, but especially don't trust a free VPN.
Nope.
Because you know, and a lot of these VPNs are very inexpensive. You know.
Yep.
That's one good thing, and they cover many devices. Like the part I didn't get to on IP Vanish, that they cover at least 10 devices. You know, 10 connections at one time. So that's good. You know, 10 connections, you're good. You covered on everything pretty much.
Hey, Southern Tech Gal, how you doing?
Hey, Southern Tech Girl, how are you this morning?
Last Friday, enjoyed you on the show. I couldn't make it, but I did listen on the replay, Southern Tech Gal. So good job. What's up, Moise?
Yes. Oh yeah, I've heard of that too. Beer Tunnel VPN. Yes, I've heard of Beer Tunnel before too. I've never really tried it.
Yeah, I do in Brooklyn Court.
But I've heard of it before, Beer Tunnel. So there's a lot. The worst thing to do is a free VPN. You're right. It is worse because everything free is not good.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to
Wait.
You wouldn't want to let anybody just hold your money at the bank. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just have any bank hold your money or anyone just hold your money. You know, so be careful on that. Just like you want your internet. The reason why you're getting a VPN because you want your internet and your information to be protected. So, look into these paid VPNs, test them out and see which one is for you because there's not one fit all when it comes to VPNs. That's for sure. Now on the next one that I was going to speak on is let me go back. Is NordVPN. Okay, they have top-notch privacy and security. They have kill switch that prevents compromise. Yes, no DNS leaks. They have double protection and double VPN. They connect to 6 devices at the same time. Okay, they're fast and stable speeds. They have more than 5,000 servers in 59 countries. Also, they offer crypto. You can use cryptocurrency and cash accepted. Now, they don't really support, let me see. No, okay, Netflix. Torrent, they do have torrent only certain servers. Let me see. Oh, they have slow servers. Some of their servers are slow. And so those are basically, and let me see, did I write down the pricing for them? I think I forgot to write down the pricing.
I thought IP Vanish.
Anyway, basically, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I thought IP Vanish had like a $5 a month special.
They do, and also, come to think of it, I did write down the pricing. Right now, NordVPN has a 2-year special for $3.49, $3.49 for 2 years. They got a special going on right now.
Good morning, Brooklyn.
Good morning, Brooklyn.
Morning.
Yeah, right now they have a special for $3.49 for 2 years. So that's the special that NordVPN has going on.
Yeah. And also, I want to touch on when my colleague Tricky Sharon was talking about the kill switch. Kill switch is very important because what it does is if you flip it on, say for example, if your IP Vanish or whatever you're using, if it ever gets offline, it's going to shut your whole internet down. So that way that it won't start using your own IP address. So if you're doing some downloading for educational purposes, and just say, for example, your IPVanish disconnects, a kill switch is going to shut everything down. And that's very important because you don't want to wake up to a ladder or get a ladder a couple of days later. So that's very important that that kill switch is activated. And also do your research when you're setting it up. Don't use the default. Don't use the actual default. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what, guys. Just if you ever get a VPN, far as IPVanish, reach out to me because I have some different ways that you can set it up to where that you don't use the default. Because it even makes your computer even go even slower. There are some things that you can go actually in some hidden settings that you can make it run a little bit faster. Trust me, I know because my internet isn't the best. So, you know, for the sake of time, just if you ever get IPVanish or something, only IPVanish because I'm familiar with that one, email me or reach out to me on Telegram or email me, and I can show you how to set it up to where that you're, you know, that you'll get the best connection for where you live.
Yes. Also, I wanted to say one more thing on the $5 IPVanish. That sale ends the last day of this month, so get it while it's still on sale. I don't have any idea if they're going to extend it past June, but the last day of June is the last day of the sale, so make sure you get it before the sale ends for the $5 sale on the IPVanish. Good morning, Shelly Shell.
Hey, Shelly Shell, how are you?
Yeah. And yes, so once again, I'm going to post a picture. I show this to Mr. James is showing.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. And the times I've had IPVanish, I've never had a problem with IPVanish.
Nope. IPVanish works pretty good.
And I've been back and forth from IPVanish and door, back and forth. So.
Yeah, the times that I used IPVanish, I had no issues either.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
You know.
So, yeah, those are two very good ones you may want to check into.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Now the last one is internet private internet access.
PIA.
PIA. Yeah, private internet access. Now on private internet access, the usability is simple and fast. Installation. It has 10 simultaneous connections. Has anonymous payment. You could pay with gift cards, etc. They take pretty much any type of payment.
That's a plus.
Their price is $333 a month.
Do I take bridge cards for the chance?
You know what? I didn't. They had so much stuff written down. I just typed in.
Yeah, even cheap.
I don't. I doubt they put
Hey, look.
But however,
wouldn't that be something though?
they had so much stuff written down. I didn't want to write all that down. I should have just. And I was gonna save it on my phone, but I was like, no, let's write it down. They license 5 per line. They got 28 screen dominions. Like I said, the payments they accept most payments. Also the simplicity. They're very simplicity. Now, I said no Netflix, but I meant the Netflix does work on NordVPN. It does not work good with PIA, which is private internet access, and they do not offer a free trial.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, that's the things on PIA. And I've used PIA in the past. It's been so long ago, but I didn't have a problem with PIA. I've tried them a long time ago too. So I've tried actually all 3 of them. I guess that's why I went towards all 3 of them, because I've tried the 3 of them in the past. Good morning, Troop Diva.
I took care of it, Sharon.
Okay, thanks, Butler.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see anything. But anyway, yes. So those are good morning, Kiko.
Hey, Kiko.
Those are 3 VPNs that I thought of this morning right off the top of my head that you can use, but there's so many more out there. You know, Hide My A, like they said, the Dog VPN, Baritano.
What Sharon, you said? Well, I didn't get that.
I said Baritano.
Uh-huh.
Dog VPN.
Some with a hide or something.
You can say it if you want. I'm not gonna say it. You
I
already know that.
I don't know the name of it.
There's a lot out there.
I think Dog VPN is free, I believe, isn't it?
I'm not sure because I've never heard of it before.
Yep,
So that I couldn't say yes or no. But like I said, you want to be careful with them free VPNs.
Just like with anything, guys, do your research. Find out. Like I say, there's people. You got both sides of the spectrum. Some people swear by Nord. Some people swear by IPVanish, and there's others. So just unlike anything else, just find out which one works for you. And some people don't even use them at all. So I mean, so just like I say, guys, that's what makes this streaming world so great, is that we all have options and we can try different things. So do your research and
Yes. Yeah. Also, you can like I said, do your research. Now there is a free one I've tried in the past. I don't know why I can't think of it at the moment. Good morning, Donna. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
right. I had no problem with it. Yeah.
Or Turbo VPN.
Yeah. Never heard of setup before, but I've heard of Turbo.
Yeah, I heard of Turbo.
Yeah. I've heard of Turbo, but not setup.
Hey, good morning, Truth Diva. How are you?
Celebrity Sighting. D Nice is in the building.
Oh yeah, good morning.
D Nice, would you like to get on and tell us something, or your experiences, or how you feel about VPNs or anything? I'll put the link out in case you want to pop on. I mean, but when in doubt, I'm just gonna say this: when in doubt, if you doubt that what you may be doing may be a little suspect, or you worried about your internet provider, use a VPN.
Yes, just for that.
I mean,
yep. So
I really don't recommend a free one, but if you have to use that for the moment and test to see, use a VPN if you're in any doubt.
Yep. So if you're not sure, like she said, if you're doing something like, if you're doing, you're like, I'm wondering, just go ahead, guys, because we were, what I'm saying. So just, especially like if you don't know if this is legal to download from or whatever, like she said, just use a VPN. Just got a VPN. It wouldn't hurt. So
correct. I think your YouTube is on.
Mine's off.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I'll make sure it's on. It's off now.
Yep.
Okay. Right.
No, VPNs are really only if you're looking to get something that is like if you're in another country like UK or in the USA, you don't really need it. It's my opinion on them.
Well, yeah. Far as streaming goes, you don't need them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you that's what right.
Yeah.
So if you're torrenting or things like that, guys, please use a VPN, guys. Please use a VPN.
And I recently found out VPNs don't really protect you when you're doing like you said, torrents and stuff, because I've used a VPN, a couple of good ones that I used, and they still gave me a letter.
And you know what? I'm glad you touched on that. Same thing happened to me too, guys. That's what? I'm so glad he brought that up. And that's what I wanted to mention, is that when I got it, actually that's what turned me off. I'm glad he's mentioned that, because it kind of jogged my memory a little bit. Back when I first got IPVanish, I didn't know how to use it. So I had winded up getting a letter while I was while I used it. So that's why I had did my research and I knew how to set it up. And I did not have that kill switch on. So when it clicked off, it read my IP address. So that's why I'm saying, guys, you have to make sure you're educated on the things that we use, because I'm so glad he mentioned that, because that's why I wound up getting a letter, because I wasn't educated on it. So now I know how to go in there and change it and do the kill switch and stuff now. So thanks, Don, for bringing that up. So make sure that you guys, watch videos on it. Make sure that you do it right.
That one I was saying, that setup one, that VPN, that's more of a browser extension VPN. It's more like an app or anything. It's more like a browser extension VPN. That's how I use it. It's called the Setup VPN, but it doesn't have a limit of how much. It'll let you jump your IP to any country. It'll let you jump it to any country.
Okay. I want to make sure I didn't miss
And I've heard of
anything.
that Turbo one because that was brought up to me a while back. I've used it. And then there's another one that'll give you like 10 gigs, I think it is. It's called Windscribe. Is another one.
Mm-hmm.
There's one.
Oh yeah, Windscribe. Yeah, that's the one. Now Windscribe is the one that Bo uses.
Right.
Yeah, and I've heard several people say that that's a pretty good one at Windscribe. I've heard several people say that that's a pretty good one at Windscribe. But also,
if you pay, yeah, the pay version.
I didn't know it was a free version versus paid version.
There's two versions.
I never heard of Proton VPN. Yeah, he said he believe it's free.
Right.
So Proton is free.
He said he believe it's free.
Not as I know of.
Box Cloud downloader.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. James said, yeah, IP Vanish, they're number one. So, you know, it's a lot of VPNs out there. It's your choice to use one or not to use one. This is just information that we're giving you. We're not saying you have to get a VPN or don't get a VPN. Go ahead.
Now, this next thing I was going to bring up, if you're tech savvy enough to do this, on your modem and your router, right, there's a key that can help you where you wouldn't need a VPN. A lot of people do not know this. If you're not tech savvy enough, on your router and on your modem, there is a thing. If you look at the label, on some of the label, it's somewhere on the label, it will tell you how to go into your settings into that device, and you can change your actual network off of the automatic channel, like the bandwidth channel. You do not want to be on that automatic channel because, like, recently I've been getting overloaded. I've been getting knocked off like 3-4 times a day. So I went in there and I went down to channel 11. Now today I went back in there and I changed to channel 6 because it goes from automatic and then it goes all the way down to 2 to 11. And I do that on my router and I do that on my modem because the automatic channel gets so congested. That can help your network too as well to get off that automatic bandwidth channel.
That's great advice.
Teach Donna.
Yeah,
I know that, Donna. Tell it.
Tell it, baby.
We're in school of Donna now.
Blackbird say I use a VPN because I don't have cable, just internet, and my service provider can see exactly what I'm looking at. So because of that, I use a VPN. Yeah, you can, but it's still legal to stream, no matter what they're looking at. I mean,
if you're in the US.
You know what I'm saying? But it's one of the things where people like VPNs because it's basically like this, guys. I'm gonna use this example. Okay, if you're drinking a beer on your porch, it's legal to do that because you're on your porch. But you don't want nobody else, knowing your business. So that's pretty much how a VPN works here. Like, okay, look, it's legal, but I still don't want them knowing what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but once you go off that porch,
am I right or wrong?
You're right.
You got to watch open container laws.
Well, yeah. Of course, you're not going to be. Oh, yeah. I was just using that example. That might have not been the best example, but it's one of the things that you know what I'm doing ain't illegal, but I still don't want you knowing my business.
Right.
Like, that's pretty much. Am I correct, guys, when I say that?
You're correct. Hey, Technology King, I put the link in if you'd like to get on the
yeah.
If you like to get up here.
I like
put the
James.
link up. Okay, James, Mr. James. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go.
Let me see.
Yeah. Make sure if you just turned on the auto connect boot up and let people
sure advantage.
Yep.
Yep. Connect on boot up. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
People turn auto connect off. That option off. It's like, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
a lot of people. I was going to say a lot of people don't know that the thing about 2G and 5G too is that 2G is a longer range, 5G is a shorter range.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly. And then also when you do that kill switch, make sure that kill switch is checked Because even if you turn it off, if this kill switch
DVD.
checked, is going to your internet is going to shut off. So that kill switch is very important. Hey, what's up, DVD King?
Yeah, one thing I do like twice a week, at least do it like once a week. I do it like in the morning when nobody like is up, like 4 or 5 a.m. sometimes when everybody's asleep. I'll actually pull the power plug on my router and on my modem, and I'll just unplug them for like 60 seconds, and I'll just plug them back in and let everything reboot, because what that does, that flushes the DNS out of both your devices, and it gets rid of the junk.
It does. I do it, but I do mine kind of different. When I know we're going somewhere, like we're going to run to the store and back, just to make sure it has a good hard reset, I unplug mine, and then when I come back, I plug it back in. Make my daughter wait.
Donald.
That's it. I know that, Donald.
Knowledge.
Hey, I thought he was just a year old.
No, I know that. He's a network. Yeah, you need to add that to your title.
Listening, man.
Yeah, look, man, y'all puppet D up, man.
I got that pen and paper.
I know that. I know that. Y'all better, hey.
Dino, you know.
Donald is in session.
I got a phone call. I got a multitasking over there.
I know that. You doing it. You do your thing. Yeah, look at him. Like the calls going on and everything. Hey, TK.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, we'd like to know your take on VPN. Should you use them? Shouldn't you use them? And if you use them, what to use them for?
Well, in the U.S., I would say it's personal preference, because, like Ken said, it's totally legal. If you that type of person, I don't want anybody seeing what I'm doing on my computer, you can go ahead and use it. But in other countries, I don't know all the laws, but for if you getting blocked from something from the US, I would definitely use it. Just be mindful, like Ken said too, about that kill switch. That must be on to have all the protection, because you don't know when that server that you're connected to going to drop. That way you don't be basically caught off guard and be getting letters, for educational purposes. Absolutely. But like I said, it's personal preference in the US. I particularly use Nord. They are a great service, and I'm not affiliated with them, but from my experiences, they're just great to me.
Absolutely.
IPVanish, I know that's another popular one. I wanted to touch on that. I just don't trust IPVanish, because it has been several times where they leak people information, and you can Google it, and you can see where they leak people information, and then when people find out about it, they say, wow, if you don't promote us, we're going to give all your information up. I just don't want to deal with a company like that.
Wow. Yeah, we had touched on all three too before you came on. We had touched on Nord, IPVanish, and private internet's PIA.
Yeah, they're good too, but I feel like Nord is a step up. That I have used them in the past. IPA.
Yes.
But yeah, Nord is for me the way to go. And again, this is just a suggestion. I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, Technology King said to go ahead and get Nord." It's personal preference.
Go get Nord, baby. You heard TK.
Good morning, Lenore. Miss Santos. Good morning, Lenore Santos and Maldiv. And Maldiv, I put the link below if you'd like to click on. If you'd like to jump on.
Question, Sharon.
Okay, where is that at? Let me see.
Here's the cord cutters. He got a question for Technology King.
Okay, man. I got. Okay.
Yeah, they're a good service. I just feel like Nord is a step up. It's the servers are faster if you do speed tests, even with the VPN on. They're a lot faster, and they have more servers all over the country, and they constantly keep adding. So, I like that fact when they keep adding. That means that they're engaged in their product.
And Mark put a good link in there too.
Yes. Okay. Oh yes. That's I was looking for this morning.
Right.
I was so looking for that in my notes this morning. I wanted to add it.
I read.
Look up everything.
I've been over there before. That website, I've been over there before.
Me too.
Yep.
And do not go with any free VPNs. Not at all. Must be paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Also, it was something up here he had put up here earlier too. I wanted to click on. Let me see.
What's up, Gerald?
Hey, Gerald. How are you today? Did I pass it?
Gerald
Oh, right here.
One freak too for
Okay, it says 2 gigs goes through the wall. Is better. 5G will go further and give you better speeds. Cannot travel through.
Yep. 5G shorter distances. 2.4
faster speeds.
Longer distance. Yep. You're getting faster, stronger, but it's from a short distance with 5G.
So that's the difference in your 2G and your 5G.
That mesh system, baby, it'll take care of it.
The mesh system.
Either the Orbi or the Google Wi-Fi.
That's it, man.
For mesh systems.
Loving it.
Orbi is a little more expensive than the Google Wi-Fi. Again, that's personal preference on like how much square footage you're going to need.
Click on that site one more time for those of you that have not seen Restore Privacy.
What's that, Ken?
Christmas. Wait a minute, click on it.
Oh, my present came in today. This is that this microphone that Rojas told us about.
Are you gonna unbox it?
Let's do it. Yeah. Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna see if anybody else had anything to say. Hey Kim, welcome back. Do you want the link to jump on the link below? I think if you want to jump on the panel, if you don't see it, I'll click on it. Put another one up if you want to jump on the panel, unless you just want to chill.
All this paper, so.
Yeah, Streaming Wheels, it says in some cases it's best not to use the premium VPN. Why is that, Streaming Wizard?
Okay.
Can you tell us why it's not best to use the premium VPN sometimes, Streaming Wizard?
Okay, here's the big box. Here's the big box right here. Here's the big box. Big bank, little bank. Oh, you like that one, Mr. Butler? You like that? I made it all by myself, Mr. Butler.
You made it all by yourself?
One scary hombre, man.
Huh?
So you one scary hombre, man. Hey, James Manley, I don't know, between you and James, I don't know who be buying more, man. He just
I know.
Well.
And not to mention Mac Daddy.
James Manley, man, you know something.
Look what he said he just got.
Spending that money.
Yeah.
I know that. Where's your YouTube? Are you gonna come on our show and premiere us? To let us know when you're gonna start your YouTube, Mr. James.
This is just a power adapter right here, guys.
I like that thing.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's go with the boom thing too, but no.
Nice.
I think that may be in the big box right here, but here's the other little attachments right here. Yeah. So those are little attachments. So maybe when we go live again, I'll probably have it set up. Okay. Now here's the big box right here. Shout out to Shrink and Sharon too, because she be buying a lot of products. She just got that sofa baton, and Mr. Butler be buying stuff. Hey man,
my Cam got a sofa baton too. Her should have came today or yesterday rather.
For all my colleagues,
I can't keep up with them.
Okay, hey guys.
We're trying to catch up with Mr. Butler.
Nah, I don't know anything about that.
So here goes the
nice. Wow.
Then another here, and here's the actual, and then here's the mic itself, just the microphone itself, guys.
Really nice.
And then here's the little stand, right here.
That's the boom arm, huh? Yeah.
Really nice.
Hey, how long does it take you to hook that up? Couple
Sexy Mike.
Buddy. Actually, this will be done today, bro.
Hey man, you want
depending on
That should be ready by tomorrow's show.
It may be, but I'm gonna devote all my time today of getting that stream deck on point. So, but it may be done. Yeah, depending on how easy it is. And then this right here. This is a little part right here that goes.
He's one scary hombre, man.
TMB got bad news. He said he'll be here today. Amazon is late, unfortunately.
Yeah, the first time.
Amazon been late lately.
It should only take you about 3.5 minutes to hook that up, man. So that thing should be hooked up after the show, man. Go ahead, hook it up right now, actually.
This here?
Yeah, it's only gonna take 3.5 minutes.
Oh yeah, this gonna be easy. This is like putting something together. This is easy. That stream deck takes a little minute, especially if you don't know what you're doing, which I don't. So
the pudding, Octavia says, very nice, Mike.
Thank you so much. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, Rojas was on our show about a week ago, and he had somebody asked him what mic did he use, and so he told us, and for that price, I had to bite. Did I really need it? No, but hey, why not?
Ken, what's that price, Ken?
This was $53.
Really nice. And Streaming Wizard said he used the Tenor TC77 mic that Rojas sent him. Then Rojas told us about that mic, the one that you got today.
He did Streaming Wizard, yep. This
yeah, shout out to Rojas.
Is this the one?
I don't know. What does it say on your box? Or your instructions?
Let me see. I'll look it up right now for you. Stand by one. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you can put it in the chat if you don't mind. And could someone also, in the meantime, put our...
Mr. Butler is on fire this morning, ain't he?
Yes, and he's just feeling really good. He must have had his Wheaties.
Yeah, he had them wings.
He had the wings.
Butler do work, guys, for MS7.
Yes, he do. He really put it in. He
does do a great job. He's of our outreach ministry.
Yes, he does great work in our outreach ministry. We really do.
Pretty similar.
He's our praise and worship leader as well.
He does all of he does all of our mailing. He does all of our reaching out to the community and stuff. He's our outreach pastor. So.
Yes, and our praise and worship leader.
And our praise and worship leader, yes.
Let me see here.
Hey Ken, let me get one of the monitors, Ken.
Hey Miss Sonia, how you doing this morning?
Hey Tech King, each of those monitors serves a purpose, sir. They all
hey Technology King. You're more than welcome, Technology King, man, because you cool, Technology King, you cool. So any one of these monitors you can have, Technology King. You're good, bro. Appreciate it. But listen, though, Technology King, there is a method to my madness, though, bro. All these that you see, they serve their own purpose. All these TVs, and yeah, Baller, they do, Baller. They serve their purposes. So, and it only works with that, So I program on some of them. I do other ones on, Yeah, but getting back to the real star of the show, this microphone. So I'm gonna have it set up. Okay. Hopefully by tomorrow, and guys, and I'm gonna go live on it. My wife want to look now. So this is the Mullins unboxing together. Look, see, look.
We can't see Miss Sonia.
Okay. Slide over. Well, you can't because you got it on the big screen. So here.
Hey, Miss Sonia.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, my sister?
All right. I'm always buying some shit.
Well, there you go.
This is a family show.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm about to go get the oil.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead and take his credit card away.
We need to speak to Mr. Butler and Technology King and Ken and all of them.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing, Miss Sonia?
Too much money, man. He's spending too much money.
Yeah, I know it.
Miss Sonia, we got Streaming Wizard in the chat.
Oh, the Streaming Wizard.
Oh, how y'all doing?
No, him. So, Streaming Wizard. So,
how you doing, Streaming Wizard?
The young man, streaming wizard.
Oh, hey. Hey,
Yeah,
honey.
yeah. Streaming wizard. Yeah, man, we're big fans. Streaming wizard. We're
Yes.
huge
Streaming
fans.
wizard right here, Miss Sonia.
No, yeah. Oh, let me click on you.
Streaming wizard.
Yeah,
1 second. There you go.
Yeah. God damn.
All right.
Really nice.
Okay, then. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Also, Miss Renee.
Streaming wizard. Great fan of your work, man. Keep up the good work.
Oh, yes. We're
Hey,
so
Ken, can we see
proud
that
of you.
laptop, Ken?
Yeah, laptop.
Oh yeah, the unboxing.
Yeah, let me.
Before you do that, real quick, I just want to say this.
Real quick and have my camera because I'm barefoot. I don't want anybody to see my feet.
Look at those. Look at those.
You forgot to put lotion on.
Yeah.
You got lotion.
She got the
I know.
Did they light up?
Oh no, I'm by a window. Yeah, I'm usually over there. I'm usually on the other side of this is where the kitchen is and whatnot. But usually I'm over there in the living room, and the living room's kind of dark.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, right now, I was gonna take my test, even though I made the decision to withdraw this at the end of the week. But apparently they withdrew me early, so I mean, nothing I can do. So now it's time to focus 100% on me, and yeah.
How you doing, B?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you all.
Hey, Cam, I want to give you a special thanks because
Yeah, what's up?
You have stepped up my images and rhymes. I had 2 calls yesterday. Actually, I helped somebody yesterday put some rhymes together, and then I had another call for one of my buddies that moved to Texas. He inquired about the images and rhymes too, and I told him about you and everything and stuff. So I appreciate.
Yeah, of course not. Good. Yeah, of course not. I'm glad to help.
It's interesting though, Cam. They've been around for a while, but it's like they gaining popularity back again.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, retro gaming is really gaining popularity back. So
yeah, definitely. Now that I've got time.
Yes.
Right.
I'm getting one today.
Yeah, now that I've got time, I'm working on a lot of other stuff. I'm doing not a lot. I did find some Dreamcast stuff for you. PC games, I'm gonna work on that as well. But because I'm working on because the thing is especially with Android, usually they don't really like the zip file format, so you have to unzip everything. So I'm working on that right now, even though I'm still adding new systems to what I've already got. But yeah, so I'm just working. Yesterday I was doing PlayStation 1 and GameCube, so that'll finish up today.
Now the one that everybody is really trying to get, and I told them I was going to reach out to you. It's PS2. They need that.
Yeah, working on that one too. I just got a nice size. I think it was like a terabyte worth of data.
Wow.
So I'm working on that next. Once the PlayStation 1 is done, I'll be working on that next.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, not a problem. But yeah, I'm working on at least 1 to 2 systems a day. But once PlayStation 1 is done, I'll be working on PlayStation 2, and then so on. But yeah, it'll get done. It'll get done soon.
Thank you. Look what Joe Randall said, Sharon.
Okay, let me see. Look what my dev said.
Oh yeah, that
ooh, you saving them big bucks.
Yeah.
Because that Rode is a well-established company that does
MS7 Baller Convention.
I know that. I know that.
For real.
There it is.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me click on here. Here we go. The big reveal.
Woo!
I want one.
I mean, I really like laptops.
You get one.
But you'll take it, huh?
Mr. Baller, you get a car. You get one. So Sharon, you get a game PC.
All right.
Yep. This
is the Mail Opera.
Right.
Yep. This is the HP Omen, guys. This was retailed at I got it for $1,300, which wasn't bad. $1,300 wasn't bad. So and it does exactly what I wanted to do. So, you know, yeah,
Next level.
real nice. Next level. This is real nice.
He said, send this way.
Should have went with the desktop.
Right.
Hey Ken, the desktop, just the monitor on the desktop when it first came out, it was 700. Just the desktop monitor.
This guy here.
Wow.
Yeah.
They got a desktop version.
And here's the thing, Butler.
Yeah, Jeffro, it is a gaming laptop.
Butler was telling me that it only has 8 memory, but I do have another slot in here that if I want to, I can put. Look at next level. He's out here for the shipping.
I'm sure you will next level.
Yep. So this does have a slot in here where I can up the memory on it, make it 16. But yeah, this is what I got right here, Octavia, and everything. Yep. Because I couldn't play remember I was telling y'all that I couldn't play my games from Steam, the ones that I had bought, because GeForce now I had took them off. So now this gives me the opportunity to
what's going on, man?
Steam and do other stuff. So yep. So yep, this is the HP. This is the HP only.
Everybody got money, man. Everybody got money,
Not everybody.
Next level. I put the a link in the chat if you'd like to come on and tell us some of your advice on PCs, gaming PCs, and on VPNs if you like.
Okay.
Yeah. Streaming Wizard, what's going on, young one?
Now, if you guys want to know,
See you in the chat.
Put that name of this in the chat. The one that I have, I think I can give you the UN number. I guess. I mean,
money bags on Ken.
Right.
Oh.
Joe, he said, "I'll trade you for my."
I made you dream, right? Jeez, man, you want all the big bucks.
No.
You only
look
live.
At Jero said he'll trade you too.
Guys, like I said, guys, you only live once, and
you can't take it with you.
You can't take it with you for one. If you work hard.
Okay.
If you work hard and it doesn't, like my wife, she tells me this every day. Like we've heard her say it too. If it doesn't interfere with our bills or anything like that, guys, we're good.
Yep.
Second, please.
Okay, I'll click off for you.
Might call me for that laptop.
Are you showing that love? Good morning, Rojas. How you doing? We were just talking about you and showing that nice mic that you recommended. Ken got it today.
Yep, got that microphone, Rojas. How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Gina, if you're in the US, Gina, streaming is legal in the US.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And would you want to give us your take on VPNs and how you feel about them and what VPNs that you recommend if you use them, can be?
Yep. Do I recommend VPNs? Yes. Do I recommend them in my house? No. The reason why is because the only thing I'm doing in my I am downloading in my house, but the thing is
educational purposes.
But like when I'm downloading, I'm using Usenet, and Usenet already offers me the providers that I've given out to people and the providers that I've recommended to people all give you a VPN included with it, so I don't have to worry about it. However, when I'm in a public setting like let's say
McDonald's,
Wi-Fi, even though Wi-Fi is crappy at a hospital. Say I'm in a hospital, because I frequent those quite often. For those of you who didn't know that, say I'm in a hospital. Even though it's a medical building, somebody could be coming for my information. So I throw on a VPN all the day. Now ones I recommend are like TK said, Nord, because I've used Nord before. When my partner was in the UK, I told her, hey, if you wanted to watch like American Netflix, use Nord, like use my thing and you can watch it. So Nord is my go-to usually. But yeah, like I said, if you're in your house and you're streaming and you're not like a downloader, there's no need. But if you're out and about and you want to do something like look up your bank or whatever, I'd use one.
I do
Look
too.
at the side shot.
Or public Wi-Fi when you're on public Wi-Fi.
Right, in library. I
Yep.
use mine all the time at the library. Before COVID,
Yep.
I used to take my daughter to the library every week, and I definitely used my VPN when I was
Right.
there.
We have
Yep.
a question. I was noticing that Streaming Wizard and Rojas was talking about these microphones. So I don't have the same one that Streaming Wizard has, right? Because I think
Right.
Hey, peanut butter.
What's up, man?
that here's this.
What's
Which
up,
one does
man?
Streaming Wizard have?
Okay, let me see.
Here's a sexy blue one.
Yeah, because I like that.
Right.
I got to go back up to where they was at.
Which one do you
Or
have, Streaming Wizard?
Go ahead.
He had typed it. He had typed in way earlier. What
My
time he
dear,
had.
what's going on?
Did hear what's up, Mike?
Morning.
What's up,
Good
Mom?
morning,
Morning,
peanut
Ma.
butter. Trying to look for this microphone that Streamer Wizard typed in earlier that he had.
Hey, Pen, check out the side chat real quick.
Yeah, I see it.
So,
Go on.
Cam, just to expand a little bit
Yeah,
on
what's
what
up,
you were talking about,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's up, man?
the only time I recommend a VPN, if as far as for streaming, is if you're using an APK or a Kodi add-on that streams directly from torrents without third-party support, such as Real-to-Brid or something like that.
Right.
They stream directly from what's termed as the swarm.
Mhm.
That's the only time I'd recommend a VPN. Now, I'm trying to think. There's only been a couple APKs that did it.
Popcorn time. And,
Yeah, Popcorn Time
Yeah,
is the one that I'm aware of.
The
Yeah.
other one, Showtime.
Okay, Showtime and
Showtime did
Popcorn
it one
Time.
time. Mm-hmm.
And
All the times.
yeah,
Avoid
so
the times.
there's not a lot of Kodi add-ons that do it, but you know the ones that do it because most of them give you a warning to let you know.
Right.
Or they have a section in them called torrents, something like that. And the ones that do that usually have a notice if it's through Real-to-Brid, as far as Real-to-Brid required or something like that, which keeps you safe because that tunnels the torrents through Real-to-Brid, so that keeps you safe.
Right.
But yeah, that's the only time. And you know, if you're not sure, just ask around in Telegram or something like that. People are going to know, and there's going to be someone around that can get the answer for you if they don't usually. So that's really the only time. Most people don't run across it because a lot of builders with Kodi, they won't include those add-ons because of that. It's not that the add-ons are bad, because usually those add-ons freaking rock.
Right.
But you just have to be careful.
Yeah, you want
so-
to be safer than sorry.
You guys make sure.
Yeah, if you're using like a Kodi, I don't know, with like Real-to-Brid, then you're pretty much good.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the mic right there, real quick. That Streamer Wizard used.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I think I typed it earlier.
77.
Okay, write that down too.
No,
Sure.
sorry, I clicked off of them. Then I know. But yes, Ma Dibs is absolutely right. And then Streamer Wizard said something earlier. He said that you might not want to always use the high-end VPNs, and I want to find out what was his reasoning for saying that you may not want the premium. I always use the premium VPNs, are not always good to use. I think that's what you typed earlier.
Personally, if you want a VPN, I always recommend and have for years doing your research at restoreprivacy.com. The guy behind that website reviews a lot of different VPN services. He gives you the pros, the cons. He gives you how well they work with streaming services. He tells you if they log any details at all, and if they do, how long they retain the logs, things like that.
Absolutely.
If you don't see it on there, then he doesn't deem it a good enough one to go ahead and review.
Basically, they do the research for you. So
And he's very active. If you comment on a review or on an article on his site, he is very active and replies. He's very, very knowledgeable, the guy that runs it. And he's built a rather large following of very knowledgeable users as well. He covers everything on there from private browsing, anything to help keep you and your data private online. is covered on that site, not just VPN. So, I mean, it's a great site because of that.
Can somebody put that
Yes.
that link back up so everybody can get it?
And I am not affiliated in any way with RestorePrivacy.com.
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
I'll make sure you're sharing.
Huh?
Rojas running for president.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, Rojas.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Rojas?
So you got the link again? Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
click on your link again.
Yeah.
He just put it in there. Small.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Rojas, let's make America great.
Yeah,
I know that. I vote Rojas.
Let's make America truly
Rojas
great.
for president.
Yeah, he's very diplomatic. You hear how he answered that question about the mic?
Yes.
Yeah, he's very, very diplomatic, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, this one's a little bit more complicated to use, and you know,
It's good. He's smooth. He made it just
They're
like.
very great speeches, huh?
Yep.
I don't even need a speechwriter.
All I got to say is you won't find a better guy than Rojas in the community.
Yeah, he's the way he can be.
Yeah.
I like Mr. Rojas. Really do. Yeah, next level tech.
He's our community president.
yes, he is.
I know that.
Newly appointed.
He's the ambassador of goodwill, right?
Huh?
He's the ambassador of goodwill.
Right.
He just won't swim across the lake, and he knows what I mean by that.
He's like, ha ha ha. Yes.
Oh, boy.
But yes, so you know, those are some of the pros and cons of VPN. Like I said, there's several of them that has sales going on right now. You know, IPVanish, that's their $5 sale.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention about VPNs. Not to cut you off, Sharon.
No, go ahead.
When you put a VPN on, it slows the speed down. So,
Yes.
you know, that is to take into consideration because
Some do it better than others. Some do it better than
encrypted tunnel. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's your VPN's just by the name, virtual private tunnel, or virtual private network. So it creates a tunnel to whatever server you connect to. So if you're trying to watch Netflix in the US and you connect to a server in Mexico, for example, it's going to route all your traffic that goes to that VPN to Mexico before it goes out to anywhere else. So that's why, you know, for example, you can use it from the UK to watch US geolocked content.
Apologies, Mike.
Sorry, Ma. This is our commercial time.
Commercial.
Hey, Ma, what I did was I pulled it up so I can show Ma. Hey, Ma, pull the trigger on this, Ma, dear.
No, it's a remote. No.
Not again.
Hey, Ma,
Yeah,
you put that
You have to send my dear one of them to review.
Where did Burger
Dude, and my dear, we're not gonna pull the trigger, bro. We got to see about getting you one of these, man.
No, man, I'm saving up to get me a Rode mic and a bunch of other stuff. So I need to save up. I just pulled the trigger on a new mower.
Mine's
Okay?
coming. I don't know how
man.
Amazon is late.
Hey,
Because
Ma.
I have a warehouse near me, apparently. So I don't know why or how Amazon is late, but they are late.
I don't even know why mine is. Came out for a couple of days, but I could go to the warehouse and go pick it up quicker than it's taking to come to me.
Yeah,
Oh, hell.
I take out to King. Even if you can share and pull the trigger on it.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's fine. I
yes,
got
yes.
about $300 worth of audio file stuff I'm buying.
I hear you. Oh wow.
Hey,
Table
Ma,
C just dropped in the chat. Good morning, Philly. Nice to see
Yes,
you.
good morning, Philly, and somebody else I missed today.
They got like
Great show last night, Philly Cable Day. Great show. If you guys missed Philly Cable Day show last
I did.
night, you missed it. He had a great first live last night. It was fire. Great show.
I didn't know but I will check it out.
Hey, Mac Daddy, how are you doing?
Octavia, Mac Daddy, nice to see you.
It's Octavia.
How many sofa batons you got, Octavia? Just one?
Yeah, we can't be all like you, Ken.
Oh no, man. No.
17 of them. I'll ask Mac Daddy how many sofa batons he got. Mac Daddy, Mr. James. Hey,
Monique,
sure.
Miss Monique.
Hey, Ma, can you put that remote in the one?
Yeah,
without the
great
mic
live
into the
test.
chat?
Yeah, that was
What was
really
that technology?
Can you put the remote without the mic, the one that you link up to the Fire Sticks, without the?
Oh yeah.
Can you put that in the?
Yeah, let me go through my orders real quick. Find it here.
Okay. And in the meantime, because someone also post our Telegram once again in the live chat, because our
Mr.
Telegram.
Goodnight, welcome.
Hey, Mr. Goodnight. Our Telegram.
Good night.
We did not kick anybody out of Telegram. We have revamped our Telegram and started another Telegram. So.
So, dang, QC, you got another soap up of time, bro?
Yeah, doing it. What are remotes?
Who got another one?
Quentin. Quentin said he pulled a trigger on another one.
Okay.
Technology King.
Hey, Mr. Goodnight.
New Telegram, same-ish. We do the same stuff. We talk. We have fun about tech and all that noise. We didn't kick anybody out.
Yeah, we just have a new Telegram, and here's the link to the Telegram.
I gotta get another.
For those of you who would like to join, make sure you have a picture icon and you read the pin post. Those two things are very important. A picture icon and you read the pin post.
Yep.
There it is, technology, and that one is it comes with its own dongle, and it also comes with a USB pass-through. That's how, so it'll work on a Fire Stick right out of the box, a shield or anything.
Really
Don't worry, Mr. Butler. I got a R8. Remember? I'm gonna get another one, but
just I know Mr. Butler's a R8 lover.
Yes,
correct.
It's all good though.
Oh, you did.
I want them to come out with a purple one, to be honest, because purple's my favorite color. But
we want to try. We didn't want to try to get him to cheat on his R8 and his other devices, but
with the other
R8.
Sharon, you put the pin post.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way,
yes, I need to update the pin post though. But yes, I did. I put a pin post.
Since I started sharing that remote, it's sold out.
Oh wow! So maybe I'm back order.
Let me look.
Streaming Wizard, why do you have to have a picture icon on Telegram? Just so we know who everybody is. And
we want to make sure that you're not a troll. I kind of have a picture to identify who you are. It doesn't have to be a picture. Like your picture is good. We just need an icon.
Yeah, right.
Clear it up. We just need an actual icon.
Nice thing is though about that link I shared, they may be out of stock right now on them, but if you scroll down, they got a compare with similar items section.
Yep.
That has a lot of other remotes similar to it. They're compatible at a much lower price than the Amazon replacement remotes. If you're looking for it specifically for the Fire Stick 4K or something like that, if you lose yours or yours gets damaged.
Okay, anybody streaming Wizards?
Pardon me?
I said, anybody answer Streaming Wizard's question? He said, why did you have to have a picture?
Yeah, yes, we did. We told him you have to have an icon.
It's easier to tell people apart.
Right.
And it shows that you're in there for the long haul or for more than just to sit there. And it shows that you want to be a part of the community and be involved.
Right. That's it. It ain't got to be a picture of you. I don't have a picture.
Right. Your picture you have is great. Right there is great. Streaming with
right. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, and when we say
change up your icons.
Yeah, when we say picture icon, we don't mean a picture of you. It can be anything you want, just like your icon, Streaming Wizard, or like the picture I've got right now on the show. I mean, it doesn't matter, long as you've got something.
Long as it's a picture. Right.
Yep. That picture you got on the show put me in the mind of it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I see Brooklyn in the chat. Good morning. Nice to see you. If I didn't say good morning to you.
Good morning, Carl.
Now, Brooklyn got
Carl D. What's good, man?
Brooklyn got a lot of stuff, man.
Yes, he really does.
If we're talking about rich folks, we got to talk about Brooklyn.
Cling, cling.
That dude.
Cling,
That's
cling.
not a picture section.
Yes. So yeah, we're just trying to stay safe. You know, we want Telegram to be a safe, happy place for everybody. You want people to come there and enjoy. We want everybody to feel included. We want them to feel welcome. We want them to be there to have tech talk, to be able to share news, to be able to share. We don't know when somebody else knows you're going live. If somebody has a video and you think it can help, post it. Be welcome to post in our Telegram. Now, as far as promoting your service and stuff, no, you will have to come to one of us. before you promote our service. Not that we have a service, because a lot of people a lot of times don't want you to promote service with overselling our own service. No, it's not that. It's just that we just rather you come to us and get our permission first before you just confirm, because we don't want to become you only come in our group to promote your service.
Right.
But anything else, you're not anything else, but within reason, you're welcome to go ahead and post.
Yeah.
So we're just
Videos, all that. Lives, all that.
And another thing too, guys, while we're talking about the Telegram and pointing out the rules, guys, all of you guys are great, but it would be absolutely no type of arguing or back and forth in our Telegram. We can't have that anymore. Not with you guys, I'm just saying in general, because that was one reason why we had it. Too much fighting,
Yep.
things like that. So yeah, so just know that too, guys. We got zero tolerance for that. So we don't want to do the things of old anymore, guys. So just keep that in mind, and read the pin post, and you guys, everybody be great. Once again, that's a Telegram. Thanks, Jeffro.
Just have
yes, thank you, Jeffro.
Have fun with us, and
I'm looking out, Jeffro.
Yeah. And Carl's got a point.
Carl's got a point.
If you're in enough Telegram chats, you'll go crazy looking at all the circles with letters in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good point.
Right. I mean, because we're going to Telegram to have a good time, but we're not on YouTube to answer questions, to just hang, get to know one another,
Absolutely.
So, okay, Philly.
Absolutely.
We're not in there for the negativity. Our group, go ahead.
I'm sorry, guys. Don't get me wrong, guys. Some of us, we are going to have difference of opinions and different ways of thinking, but I had to learn, guys. I'm not perfect either. That we have to learn how to, talk respectfully and not to say things prematurely and everything. And guys, I'm just gonna go on and say this too, guys, because I'm really trying to change my image. And guys, I'm gonna say this, and so there's been situations that has happened, and I'm just gonna say this. And I'm not the person that really make apologies and stuff, but I do want to apologize to DVD King, and I do want to apologize to Mr. On Demand for making an assumption that they were this person that was in our chat. So Mr. On Demand, if you're listening, I'm a man at the end of the day. So I do want to apologize to you for that. I do want to apologize to you for that, because I was wrong for just saying names and I didn't have no proof. So as a man, I acknowledge that. And the same goes for DVD King as well. So I do want to say that, guys, because that's been kind of on my conscience. If you guys accept it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But as a man, I had to make that public, guys. I want to apologize to those two fellas for making that assumption when I didn't have any proof.
No, and on a related note,
Yeah.
Right.
I just want to say that my views are not the views of MS7. and I'm a loudmouth. I know it. I admit it. So I do it, but like Ken said, I also apologize when I'm wrong. I'm never wrong. I thought I was once, but I was mistaken. But anyway.
Yeah. This is all a learning curve. Nobody's perfect. We all,
No, exactly. Everybody has the way they want to represent, and or either the way they want to represent or the way that they just flat out do represent. Each person is different. Each person is unique. Just like Ken said, he's working on him. He's learning, and he's molding himself for what he wants to be in the role he has in the community. And mad kudos on that. I mean, every person needs to be their own, not some type of cookie cutter or anything like that. That shows that you are doing what you do because you enjoy it and you're wanting to do it for the community.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
And this coming from this is coming from someone that will call anybody out on their bullshit faster than they can blink. So if I'm saying it, you know it's true.
You know, as I say, we live and we learn. And,
yep.
Yep. So it's all about people.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's too much bigger stuff going on in the world anyway.
Yep.
To be beefing in this little small community, this is small compared to all the mess that's going on in the world. I mean, we got another pandemic we may have to worry about. They're talking about coming out with another swine flu. We started in China.
Over in Texas, my wife's from Texas, and her brother called her, and they're shut down, I believe. Some people are.
They are.
Personally, we needed to shut down for about 6 months instead of the month and a half that we did.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, and I'll be honest, I just got back from vacation. We set this up at the beginning of the year, so we weren't not going to go with what all we had invested in it, but with the family. But while we were there, we followed social distance guidelines, or as my governor likes to put it, follow the fucking guidelines. That's a direct.
Hey, I'm with that.
But we did that when we were out on the beach. I think the majority of the time we kept like close to a 50-foot radius because the beach we were at was so clear as far as the people and all, which was great because if you looked like half a mile down the beach both directions, it was just packed, and we were nowhere near that. And we stayed that way the whole time we were gone, and kept masks on us at all times, things like that, and limited who all did go to anywhere public, like to pick up food, things like that. So you can still do some things, but always be mindful. And it's not just follow the guidelines; it's use common sense.
Yep.
And if you don't have common sense, find somebody who's got it.
Right.
And ask them, what they would do. But keeping your distance. The masks are a dual purpose. They're because if you God forbid, get COVID-19 or a similar one, wearing the mask is more for the people around you to keep from infecting them. But it does help as well, as far just in different ways, even if you're not infected, you're wanting to help protect yourself out in public. Just be mindful of double exposure or double contamination or cross contamination as they call it, things like that. Don't play into any of the mass hysteria or the freak out videos you see or news reports you see. Just use common sense, and just like with streaming, educate yourself and do the research.
Yeah. Because the thing about it is, it's not going to go away if we don't do what we need to do.
Yep. Exactly. And here's the thing. Yes, they do need to come up with the cure, with the vaccine, before, it can be dealt with appropriately. But here's the thing. That doesn't mean go out there, act normal, let this thing run rampant until because it could take them a long time.
Right.
So we need to do our part so they can do their part to find it.
Robots is super funny. He says, make sure your VPN is turned on when you wear your mask for double protection.
That's right. Double wrap.
I got a question for my idea. Now, the biggest safety is the 6-foot distance, because think about it. If you have a mask on, can particles still go through those masks?
It depends on the mask and the quality of them.
Because I was watching TV where this guy had turned off the light, and he had one of them them lights, and as he was talking with the mask, you could still see little
particles.
Particles. So,
and see that's part of making sure you have fresh masks on you. And if you use a cloth mask, washing it daily. I don't recommend just one. When we were traveling, we had probably close to 50 plus masks on it just for me and the missus. And the reason for that was we constantly was using new masks. We weren't using the same one the whole time or even throughout the day. And the reason for that is as it gets used, gets saturated, things start going through, it stops blocking them. Particles and all. So that's part of the reason why we did that. If you think you're being overcautious, you're probably not. And I say that because you always want to, for your loved ones, family and friends, you want to make sure you're doing what you can to protect not just yourself but them. Because if you get infected, you can infect them.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and also another thing, keep that hand sanitizer with you. Don't assume that that somebody else got hand sanitizer. Keep it with you the same way you keep your mask. Keep your hand sanitizer. Constantly wash your hands. And keep your lotion too.
Yep. If you're having a hard time finding hand sanitizer, and you have local places like Ollie's Bargain Bin, Ben's Bargain Bin, and places like that, check there because there has been some liquor companies that have released hand sanitizer. It's more liquid. It's not the thicker type. And they're releasing it in fifths, like a fifth of whiskey. And they're usually about $10 for that much. And you can get those and then put them in smaller containers to carry with you to use as well. So there's been some distilleries that have started repurposing their equipment to make another form of hand sanitizer to get it out there for people. And I know Ollie's has pallets upon pallets upon pallets of it here, and they keep it in stock. $10 for a fifth, and it's labeled on it, it's hand sanitizer, not for drinking, et cetera, because of the way it looks. And there's been several companies that have started doing that now.
I gotta run out to Ollie's. We have Ollie's where we live. So yeah, those, you say always practice precaution. I don't care what anybody else is doing. This morning I was seeing on the news that they're going to start back closing down restaurants.
Yep.
They said that they're already closing down bars. They're already closing down beaches. So they can't control people gathering at houses. But they see now in the studies they've had in the last few weeks that people, even in restaurants, because they have to take their mask off to eat. When you eat, you talk, you spit. So.
And, it's if you're going to, go out and about, just in case, always try to get the small packages of the disposable masks just to put in your purse, put in your car, things like that, in case you need one. And in case something happens, if you're one of these that have the reusables that you can wash and all, even if you have those, still get the disposable ones just as a backup, just in case.
Yep. I always keep a 5-pack or 10-pack in my purse because there'd be a lot of times you're so used to life before COVID. It's been several times I walked out the house and before I can make it out my yard good, I'm like, oh, I forgot my mask. But thank God, it's been one time I made it even down the street and realized, oh my goodness, I forgot my mask. That's why I keep a pack in my purse at all times. So, you think about it, you're not right at home when you think about, oh, you forgot your mask. Because you're not used to that way of life.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And for the love of God, for my sanity, if anything, if you see arrows in a public place, follow the arrows. Don't go against the arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kroger, Walmart, places like that. That's what I'm referring to. The people that's a pet peeve of mine. The people that don't follow the arrows drive me nuts.
They're down there for a reason.
Guys, also another thing too, guys, you guys might say, Ken, this is common sense what you're about to say, but make sure you try on your stuff before you buy it because you can't return nothing. And I learned that the hard way.
Well, And it depends on the place, because some places right now have fitting rooms locked down.
Well, yeah, do your research, because this just happened to me within the last couple of days. I'm assuming that, like my shoes fit because I wear, shoe size. So then when I got them home, they were too small. They were tight on my feet for a while. So unfortunately, I couldn't take them back. So I had to give them to my nephew. So make sure that you find out, like Mod say, do they have a fitting room? And if they don't, then what is their return policy on that? Because you don't want to get stuck with merchandise that you can't use.
And the thing we got out of that was Ken has troll feet.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Hey, I feel you, man. I have to buy 4. I have to buy 4E wide, so I feel you.
You know what, Mod? And it's weird because one of my feet is wider than the other, because the other shoe, my left shoe fit good, but my right foot, it was so tight, and I tried to walk, and I'm like, this joker ain't gonna give. So I'm like, shoot.
So your right foot is bigger than your left foot.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of places aren't even letting you try. Like you said, a lot of places aren't even letting you try on anything. It's closed, and a lot of places are now saying all sales final.
Yeah.
So they're not even, you don't even have the option to return it.
Ain't that you supposed to be able to do that though, right?
Well, COVID now, so they can't take that chance. They don't know if you tried on something that you had COVID, and you may have went like this, or when you tried it on or something like that, and then they think they've cleaned it or put it back on the shelf, and the next person you put it on, and then they got COVID because they did it like this when you went by your mouth when you was taking it off, or So yeah, they can't take that chance,
Yep. Now, and I mean, this just to give you an example, the company I work for has been getting accommodations. I mean, from our governor and everybody else, because of the guidelines we've enacted at work, and they've got the 6-foot social distancing rule. We actually do 10 foot at work. Is what we recommend, and anything within, if you absolutely have to get within that distance, masks are mandatory. And if otherwise they're optional if you're more than 10 feet. But we've had 0 cases at work, and except for a 2-week period, we've been running nonstop through all this. We manufacture auto parts that are essential parts for our car to run, and there at our West Virginia facility, we only had 2 weeks where we didn't have anybody on campus. And we enacted guidelines that are actually a little bit stricter than CDC recommended. And it's worked. I mean, it's another,
Grandma just dry. Oh boy.
So,
Just read something. Kind of funny.
wait a minute.
So, and if anybody out there is curious, where I said earlier that was a direct quote, follow the effing guidelines. Do a look up on YouTube. The governor of West Virginia actually said that live on the air.
Yep.
No, a lot of times, sometimes the governors have to be like that. If you won't listen no other way, then they have to talk to you like your darn child,
Well, the hilarious part was he did press conference after he said it was an audio glitch. My thing is, why does your mouth say it when that audio?
When the audio does it. When the audio does too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the audio matches the visual. So yeah, here's the thing: West Virginians were proud of it, and we weren't embarrassed by it. Yeah, we weren't embarrassed by it. Hell yeah, follow the effing guidelines.
Right, own up to it. I think you're following it. Then you gotta say what you gotta say.
Well, at one point in West Virginia, we did not even allow travel from other states. So, and by that I mean, for
the last states were that way. Ours was the same way.
Yeah, if you were driving a car with Ohio tags and you weren't driving back and forth to work because you were an essential worker, you could get a ticket just for being in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And like putting a mask or mandatory for 2 to 3 weeks, but masks should have always been mandatory. It's a shame that a lot of people feel like it's not mandatory. At a certain convention, they said people were throwing away masks as they were handing them to them, just throwing them away.
Yep. And around here, I mean, like for example, and this is a lot of places across the country. You go in a hospital without a mask, even if you're having a procedure done, they will not let you enter.
Sure won't. Well, actually, at our hospital, they got a mask ready for you.
Yeah. That's the way ours are here. They'll give you a mask. But if you're there and you're not there for a procedure, they won't even let you in. It's some of them are starting to allow visitors for like a 2-hour period, one at a time in the building at the moment. But I think that's probably going to end really soon because of where things are still starting to tick back up. And, my workplace is even, with it being summertime, we have rules in place now. If you go to certain parts of the country on vacation, you're not allowed to return to work until you get 1, tested and it comes back negative. And 2, if it comes back positive, you have to self-quarantine for 14 days and then get tested before returning to work.
And that's only safe that you do that. Just 1 second.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom recently got exposed apparently because she's a nurse. She works Saturday and Sunday, so we all had to get tested. So, and apparently also my brother-in-law got exposed, so we all had to get tested again. But yeah, take this stuff seriously, guys, because like I said, it doesn't get fixed or it isn't over until we follow the rules or the rules, guidelines, all that. So, to
answer Dean's question about the fire safety precautions when people bring you a device, what I've been having them do is bring the device to me not in a container. I know a lot of people, they'll bring them to you in like Ziploc bags and all. I've actually told them not to, simply because stuff can get in there as far as germs and all and stay in there. Then when you reach in it to pull your hand out, immediately exposed. Even if you got gloves, air pressure can push it out past your gloves on your arm, whatever. I have them bring them to me plain and take them from them with a like Clorox wipe, something like that, with disinfectant so that you can wipe it down as they're handing it to you, just to be safe.
Yep. What am I doing? But no, we're good. And check my chat here.
And the main thing too is you can use using gloves when doing that. Just be mindful of cross contamination and removing the gloves after you've cleaned the device. And like I said, using like the Clorox wipes, stuff like that, to clean the cabling, all of it, just to be safe, and then disposing of the gloves after that.
Yep. Just like when you're at the grocery store, you don't reuse, or you shouldn't reuse gloves and whatnot. So, okay, make sure you have a lot of stuff on hand because you never know. Reading the chat here. Hey, Georgia, nice to see you. Didn't see you earlier.
I see Shelly Show got her RI8, and I'm sitting there thinking, I feel like a weirdo now. Everybody's getting the RI8, and I love my K16.
I got small hands, so for you people who have smaller hands, then the RI8 is the one to go with. But even though I have small hands, I want to pick up the K16.
K16 is nice because where I do a lot of setups on devices, things like that, it's just more natural using that one because I do it sitting at a desk and all that. But it is small enough you can keep it on your lap, on the end table, something like that. The K16, and break it out whenever you're needing to type in a username and password, something like that. But the K16 is great for those when you're setting up the devices and all that. Maybe not daily use. Like I said, I don't use mine daily. I use mine for setting up, testing, and all that. So if you're someone who sells things like that or does a lot of setups, that's probably going to be the best bet for you, just because of the natural feel to it. It's just a little bit smaller than a laptop keyboard. So, and the touchpad's at the top rather than the bottom, so you're not always hitting it like on a laptop.
Gotcha.
For me, that's why I like it.
Yeah, gotcha. Good morning.
Shelly Shell said she just got her Re8 yesterday.
Yeah, this is what I was just telling
I
you.
love my Re16.
Look, the major three remotes is that Sofa Baton, that what's that, the K16 and that Re8. Those been like the top three.
Sofa Baton, no, Logitech Harmony.
Show your screen.
Logitech Harmony, you can sing with it.
You want to share? Oh, also, hello, good morning, Lathan, and who else did I miss? Shelly Shell, Dean.
Trigger Sharon, did you want to this your show, but I just want to bring it to your attention.
No, go ahead.
Far as what we're going to do with the shirts and stuff. About the shirts. To make that about the shirts, if you want to, if you want to. You said you was
going. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, the shirts that you guys won in the giveaway, we had a little issue, but now the issue is resolved, and you guys will be getting your shirts. I don't want to put a date on it, but they are they already been done, and they're going to be being mailed out to you guys. So I believe JJ Cord Cutters won one, and some other people.
Jeremiah.
Pickpocket. So guys, so the ones that are in the chat that can hear me, the problem was resolved, and guys, and you will be getting your shirts.
Santos won a hat.
Santos won a hat and stuff like that. Because MS7, we pride ourselves with giving you guys your products in a speedy time. But just we had run into a little issue. Then I wound up being in the hospital, so that kind of delayed things a little bit too. So now that I'm back, we got on there and got it done. So we finalized everything on yesterday. So if you're watching the mail and I don't want to put a date on it, then you guys will hold me to that. So just know that the problem is done. And guys, I'm sorry I got sick on you. I apologize. But because I got sick, that's what made things delayed. So now that I'm back and stuff, so now you guys are going to get your shirt. We do apologize for being a bit delayed. Okay.
Train's back on the track, people.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I already talked on that earlier.
Yeah, we talked about
that.
Okay,
are you going to share your screen? Oh, okay. I'm going to click down.
Yeah, for that remote, kids like, wait, what?
No,
I hear a new remote.
Here we go.
You got the Sofa Baton.
This ain't what you'll pull the trigger on, Ken. It's a $350 remote.
Hey, man. I'm gonna quote something. Money ain't a thing.
Hey, let's put it this way.
Okay, Jay-Z.
I got a question then.
Got that Jay-Z money? That Jay-Z Beyonce money?
No, I don't.
Why would you spend $300 on a remote, Mud?
Because this one doesn't. If you're one of them people that has a smart home.
No, it's a legit question. Yeah, I'm like confused on it.
Now, if you're one of these people that have a smart home, you got like the lights you can control from your phone, stuff like that. You can do all that through this remote too. And here's the nice thing: you can set up activities on this remote to where, for example, dim your lights, turn on your surround sound, switch to a certain channel setting, and do all that in one click.
The Sofa can do that.
And the nice thing is, it's got the Alexa voice control to trigger the activities.
The Sofa can't do that.
Yeah, Sofa can do that.
Yeah, because it copied from this. This remote's been around.
No, it cannot do that. The Sofa can't do that, can it?
This remote's been around for like ever. I had one back in the day, back when they were only about $280, something like that, and then they started adding on to it.
No, they started adding like.
Yeah, they back before Alexa and all that. Then they added the Alexa and some other stuff. But back when they just had the Pro, and this is the Elite that they came out with. And nice thing about it is, you can program it either through the remote or on your computer. If you got a lot of complicated stuff on it that you want to set up, here's a good picture of the remote itself.
Yeah, nice. Let me click on your thing and make it a little bit bigger. And no, Santos, we didn't forget about you. Sorry.
Yeah, this part up here is touch screen. So, it's got all kinds of things you can do on it. Like I said, I used to have the Pro, which is one step below the Elite.
Go back to that picture that said about the A word and all. Okay, let me see. Okay, Sonos, then and rope. Okay, Sonos.
Yeah, it works with the lighting systems, everything.
Yeah.
This the remote
even with Ken's favorite device, the Roku. I'm sorry, Mr. Butler's favorite device.
Yeah, Mr. Butler.
Mr. Butler said you need a PhD to set this one up.
Oh, no, because it has software that walks you through the process.
Ooh, shiny.
But, you can even search directly for your own device on here to make sure that it supports it before you even buy it. And it's always expanding because it's all software driven. So when you hook it up to the PC, you can do an update to it that adds more devices.
Wow.
You can stop.
Sony works with Sony.
See, now I get the $300 price point.
Yeah, I need a PhD for that damn remote, man.
Yeah, that's a sexy remote.
A lot of Tech Harmony, man. A lot of Tech Harmony is a big.
Did you pull that up one more time with all it works with? Because I don't think Mr. Butler got to see that it worked with his favorite device.
Well, as far as where he gives the quick one there.
Yeah, right here.
See, it works with that R word, Mr. Butler.
The lovely.
She can share messing with you, Butler. She said your favorite.
The redheaded stepchild of Roku.
Listen. Re-8.
We still waiting on that video.
The redheaded stepchild of the Roku.
Oh yeah.
That's really nice, though. I like that.
Now I get the $300 price.
That doesn't have the thing on it, though, does it? Have the mouse on it, does it? But it's still really nice.
Okay, so Mike, do you pair with your computer or with your telephone?
Do I what?
Do you do an app for your telephone or is it through PC?
Well, let's see here. Oh, look at that.
That's app. Wow, must be the phone.
You got it on your PC, iOS, Android.
Okay.
They
had the PC app.
$349. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's about $350.
Man.
When it go on clearance.
That's going to be a Christmas
renewed.
Yeah, these remotes have been out for a long time, so I don't know.
Double clearance.
I have to find it at Mark's.
Hey, Ken, I need that for my
stores
bag,
like
man.
You know them stores like Big Lots where they sell them and Tuesday. Have you guys ever heard of this store called Tuesday Morning?
No, I haven't heard of that one.
Okay, Tuesday Morning is a place that sell high-end devices. It's like a Big Lots, but it's for high-end devices.
Oh, okay.
So you can find something like this remote or something that's really nice, but it's a cheaper price because it's at Tuesday Morning.
Yeah, Technology King.
It's still nice.
Too, Technology King.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
I told you.
You there, Ken? So get one too.
We're gonna have to start a money drive, huh?
And see that this here just speaks for Butler. You know, it's time for bed. Tap good night, and it locks your door, turns out the lights, and allows you to fall into a deep and tranquil sleep.
Wow! And even got the bedroom music with it, huh?
Yeah, if you want to.
See, now I'm not even mad at the $300 price points.
Hey, Sharon, the only thing it don't got is Penn's voice.
Morning, Miss Nell.
I know. If it could record his voice, it'd be all set, wouldn't it?
Oh, and look at this. Not only does it integrate with Alexa, it also integrates with Google.
Oh, great.
So, hey.
What up, Technology King?
What's up, man?
Hey, Phil.
Morning, Miss Nell.
What's Lifts?
That's really nice.
What is that? Another brand?
No. LifeX is LifeX is like Philips Hue. It's like a cheaper version of Philips Hue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, so another light system.
Yeah, right. Like if you know what Philips Hue is, think of a cheaper version.
These were my
Let's see
lights.
here.
Sorry, my lights up in the ceiling. Those are my lights is. Yeah.
Yeah, if you know, Philips Hue or LifeX is the cheaper version of Philips Hue.
Okay.
Now let's see here.
Never know.
What's something to let's see here to search for.
Huh? What? Oh.
I wonder.
I mean, this
What about Samsung? It says compatible with Sony, but is it compatible with Samsung as well?
Good morning, Miss Nell.
Hey, Miss Nell, how are you this morning?
Miss Nell, did you get that PlayStation 5 Nell?
Are they out yet?
No, not
No.
sure.
Okay.
They probably won't be out until holiday time. Probably.
Right. Yeah, I would guess it would be out around Christmas time too, or Black Friday time.
Now, that's the one thing that I'm not gonna pull the trigger on, guys. You guys know I'll buy something in a minute, but that I'm not gonna buy no PlayStation 5.
Maybe Mr. Butler might be able to pull the trigger on PlayStation 5.
Nope, don't like PlayStation.
Now that Xbox looked kind of interesting. Okay. Moy said Life X.
Let me click on it.
Philips.
Yeah, LifeX.
Life X is better than
Philips.
Maybe.
I wouldn't say better. It's more cost effective.
Okay.
Hold on. You know what? Let me Google.
Well, which one?
Are they both about the same? Because you know what I'm saying? Some people love Game and some people like Tide. But if Tide is Tide better than Game, some people it is. Is Game better than Tide? To some people it is. So maybe they're about the same. I don't know.
Game smells better.
To you, but some people
better.
Tide smells better.
That's just me, but
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's personal preference. Some people love Dawn.
Yeah.
Some people love Palmolive. You know.
So I guess the real question is that when it's preference, that's what's better to us, right?
Correct.
Yep.
You know, he said something too expensive.
Starter kits for Philips.
More expensive.
It's more expensive.
Hey Giorgio.
Starter kits.
Hey Giorgio, I didn't even see you. Like, hey, how you doing?
Which one is more expensive?
Philips.
Philips is more okay.
I'm looking at
Philips is a name
I'm looking
brand
at it right now. Philips starter kits start at, depending on your bulb, your bulb number. Philips start at $119 or $200 even.
Hey, Mod, which one would you go with, Mod?
Huh?
Which one would you go with? Which model?
I don't know. I'd have to look over them right now because where they've changed so much over the years. I mean, obviously the Elite is a top choice if money's not an object. I used to have the Pro, but where they've got so many of the sub models now, I'd really have to look at them to see if they would match up with what I own now. So, like
now,
this one here's got the screen, but it's not touch screen by the looks of it. So,
I was always told go big or go home.
Right. That's my problem. But LifeX, well, what the thing about Philips is they give you 4 bulbs instead of 1.
Was Philips out first, so they got the patent, and then after that, the other company came out? Because that might be another reason why the price is more.
Philips came first.
And that bit might be another reason where we're going to sell it a little bit cheaper, so you go with us and not Philips, you know?
Yeah. Philips starts with 4 E26 bulbs. And you get the Hue bridge that you would need to connect to your Wi-Fi to connect to your phone. And then you can either do colors or just have your warm and cool lights like your orange and your blues. And then, but LifeX you can jump and get on Amazon. So the money, if you're talking about saving money, go with LifeX. Give it a go. If you don't like it, send it back. Try Philips. Personally, for me though, I'd go with Philips, but that's just me because I'm always like TK said, I'm always go big or go home. You know.
Hey, Technology King.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you check the side chat, bro?
All right, I'm gonna check right now.
This is up with LiftX. You don't need to bend. Need to bridge. I connect automatically. Okay.
Yeah. With LifeX, you don't need a bridge. That's also probably why they're less expensive because you don't need a piece to connect. You don't need a piece to connect them on. All you have to do is add them whenever you get a new light bulb or whatever. All you do is add them to your app, and they're pretty much connected to go together.
Hey, Ken, you can get those on Amazon. I can send you the link.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
What do I do, man?
That's good. Yeah, that's really nice. That remote. Wow.
And they do have certain models at Walmart. I did see certain models of this at Walmart.
Yeah, you can get them on Amazon, B&H. So just check the side chat.
Me personally, I'll
them on
probably get it from Amazon.
Amazon, B&H.
That 30-day.
Okay, so where do y'all recommend them at? Because I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to get something today, Cam.
Yeah. I probably would say Amazon. That's what I probably would say. Or go to your favorite store, Ken.
Technology King. Put it in the regular chat.
Or Best Buy.
All right, got you.
Go to your favorite store. Best Buy.
What's the other one we use all the
Micro
time?
Center.
They didn't have none when I went there the other day, Cam.
Oh,
what? Micro Center or Best Buy?
Both. Well, no. I'm sorry. Best Buy. Best Buy didn't have none.
You said the other day the mail got some in then. What's the day?
Yeah, try Micro Center.
Did you read the side chat, Sharon?
Southern Tech Girl, nice to see you.
I just read it.
I told you earlier.
Hey, Southern Tech Girl, yeah.
Do you know why you get so much from Sharon?
I was trying to think of that one site.
Do you want internals or externals?
Amazon's great. Best Buy. Even Target, Walmart.
I'm looking it up.
For the NAS, Sharon.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, NAS. Okay.
I'm gonna go with that red drop, but I'm gonna send you the link right now. I'm putting it in both chats.
Okay.
I can look at B&H and we'll see what they got going on.
Those are all the models are the same. Okay. Wow.
Because B&H does a lot of photography stuff, but you can still get NASs and whatnot.
Really nice.
All right. Yeah.
There's a lot of remotes.
Oh yeah, and these are
I like the first ones. The ones on the top row the best, but the first and the second row the best.
Well, the first one is they have the Elite on sale on Amazon right now for $269. So
that's even cheaper, $269.
What is it usually at?
$350.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, that's
really nice.
You will make me spend money. I'm not trying to.
Hey, it's what I'm good at, right? That and food.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, Mr. James said Micro Center.
Yep.
I should have got some when I went. I was just so happy about that that PC. I just ran out quick.
Hey, Ken, let me ask you a question real quick. What size you want?
I'm sorry.
So what size hard drive you want?
Let me start off with a get some 8s.
Yeah, I'd start off with an 8.
And one other question.
Already have data?
You want the data protection or no? because it's difference in price. It'll give you a 3-year warranty and then a 2-year data replacement.
I always do the warranty.
Yeah, I'll do the warranty, so you could do the Dell.
Yeah.
You do it with the warranty too.
All right, let me see if I can hold on.
Yeah, let me see if I can get some stuff from B&H.
Hey,
once again, here is our Telegram.
Are we sure Butler doesn't own this remote and they didn't just take pictures of his?
I know. You sure that's not your
this.
remote, Mr. Butler?
Good morning, watch TV, mood music, dinner party, and movie time. That just screams Butler.
Right?
I know.
Mood.
Especially when you got that mood music and
right.
dinner
I
party.
was saying the same thing.
Yeah,
I was like,
sure look like
wait a minute. Butler, is that you?
The Butler must have went to sleep.
Yeah. You're all.
Yeah.
We see your remote right there. You programmed that, didn't you? You took a picture of it and sent it to them people.
It always have mood music.
Hey, Tricky Sharon and Mr. Butler always being. Tricky Sharon said, "Mr. Butler, that's your boy there."
Yeah, Mr.
And see, it's even got programs on the phone for welcome home and good night.
Oh, that sounds like Mr. Butler's.
It does.
Right there. They sound like just like his remote. Sound just like Mr. Butler.
Yeah. What if they sent Mr. Butler one of them for free? I mean, like,
have him do a voiceover on there.
yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd make a great voiceover on them.
Mr. Butler, get this and do a giveaway on it.
I already have it preset to all them things they showed on there.
Uh-huh.
That would be funny.
Giorgio, what's up, buddy?
And I do like the fact that it does have the app for integrating with your phone, so you don't always have to have the remote on you. You can have it in the station charging while you're using your phone to control it.
That's great. That's great. That is a bonus right there. Hey, Diokum. Yeah, that's a bonus right there. You can use your phone, and that's what I like, and that's what I was trying to tell the people at TiVo. You guys need an app.
Yep, you can even
use your remote or whatever and stuff, you know.
Yep, you can do the same thing with the Shield. They have a remote.
Yeah. I use the remote and stuff, but I'm talking about the TiVo doesn't have that.
Okay.
Huh?
Put that link in the chat yet?
Yeah, no, I'm about to put it in the side chat. Then I'm put it in the YouTube chat.
Don't forget, for a subscription fee, you can do the same thing with Stream Decks as far as using your phone or tablet to run Stream Deck virtually on your.
I put it in the side chat, Ken, and I'm putting it in the YouTube chat right now.
Yep, there's your Amazon.
Okay, here go another question.
That Super Dad on the show? No.
No, Dono had bought the Super Box, but he's not on here.
No, I think he's talking about the sound bar.
No, sound bar part, no.
Sharon.
Yeah, you talking about that sound bar, the Android.
Yeah, that sound bar was really nice with the subwoofer.
Johnny E. Yes. Sharon and I both have it coming in.
Yes. Mine's supposed to come in Wednesday night, so they say.
Yeah, that's a nice remote.
Thursday.
Today. Thank you, Amazon Prime. Even though you were supposed to come yesterday.
You got theirs for the low. Sharon and them got theirs for $30-some. Johnny E. We get
mine was 38.
Sharon's was 38. Yeah.
Got mine for 36. I think I forgot to grab the warranty, but I'll figure that out.
Thanks, Technology King. I'll be buying 2 of those when I get off the show.
Yes, but
yeah, they built the run.
But if you go to Tech Reviews, if you go to Tech Reviews video, he has a 20% discount on top of the $8 discount.
Oh, you can't complain with that.
Yes. So if you go to his video, he had Sunday, where the last video, then you can get the discount. He has the code in his description.
That's a
Tech
great
Review.
deal.
Yep. You can't complain about discounts now. You got to have them.
Yes.
Yeah, and if anybody got Racketson, definitely get that.
Yeah, Johnny, he said, "Welcome to the Sofa Baton Party."
I know that.
Mom made it a harmony party in a minute.
Hey, we can all live in harmony.
I know that. Hey, we live in harmony for that. it, but when the price become right.
Hey,
Those
right?
are some nice remotes though.
Hey, Ken, I'm gonna get that, John. Ken, I'm not even playing.
Hey, ATK, more power to you, fam. I can't.
Right?
Not that.
Yeah, I
Me,
can't.
that now. My
I can't.
kid. See my deal. You know what I'm saying? Even for me, that's too much. Now that's a device, in my opinion. That's another NVIDIA Shield or
Right.
another device for that remote. You know. But my be spending that bread too.
Oh no, I don't. I
I'm gonna
just
do
wish.
a
I dream.
So I buy a lot. I buy a
Dream.
lot of stuff that don't cost that much.
Right.
When he spend like $400, $500, $600 for one device.
Yeah, I just bought a lawnmower, so you know.
Right, so I'm saying, so that's what I mean.
Hey, that was a necessity. Hey, you needed that lawnmower.
Yeah.
So what my idea buys in one product, I done bought 4 or 5 different ones. So it seems like I order a lot, but all my stuff don't average out to what mine get in one device. So basically, that's how it is.
Yeah, Jeffro, that 38, that included the warranty and everything. So yeah, and then plus the prices may vary depending on how much your state charging taxes too.
You got yours for 38, Jeffro?
No, he said great deal for 38.
No. He said I
got it for 38. You got this for 38 too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was 38 too.
You know.
Don't worry, Ken. I'll do an unboxing on the Harmony when I get it, and I'll convince you.
Technology King, man. Listen to you and Pen, maybe get this knives, bro.
Man, if you're someone that's got a lot of
devices,
the stuff in your home, like the lights and all that stuff, it's
that.
worth it.
Yes.
Because I mean, not only can you control it all from that Harmony, you can turn around, set it up in the Harmony, and then use your phone to control it as soon as you walk through the door.
Garage doors, all that, right, my dear?
It makes me wonder if it could be used for garage doors too.
I know that what's next on so by the time he has his in the garage.
Hey, what's up,
A
Tim?
game changer. If you can program it to your garage, now that'd be a game changer. Use that as
actually
opener, that'd be a game changer.
Actually, you can, because you can integrate this with Alexa, and Amazon has that garage door thing.
Yep,
with Alexa.
You can use it with Ring.
Oh, so maybe we can do that then. Now
you would just have to give your phone a moment to connect to wireless, I bet. So it's on the same wireless network when you first pull up.
Now that I would like that, because you got to carry your little garage door thing, which now you can just use your phone. And
I ain't even do a video yet.
Ken, this is for you.
Oh, okay. We're gonna act like we just didn't see that laptop. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Show us the laptop again.
Yes, ma'am.
One more time before
This is
I'm about to click on you.
This is the
What's going on, Tim?
HP Omen, guys.
Hey Ken, I'll trade you my Precision 4800 with a solid state for it.
Hey, look here. Let me tell you what the guy did, guys, at our Micro Center. When he saw this, because you know how to give you the paper before you go up there. So he looked at this and he raised his eyebrow like this and say, "Do you just realize what you just bought?" I said, "No." He said, "This Joker is a beast." He said, "This little Joker is a beast." And so I said, "Yeah, my wife, she got it for me." He said, "Well, look, listen, you need to kiss your wife's ass and be on all fours for the next couple of months, because he let you buy a fucking beast." This is
Hey.
from my language. Sorry, streaming wizard. From my language. but that's what he said though, guys. That's what he had said. He said that, and yeah. So I like it. I've been Sharon called me 2 or 3 times. Every time she called me playing with my computer.
On the laptop.
Sure, one more time.
Well, yeah, it's worth it, Ken. Especially if you want to go too at a client's house.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Supper baton time.
Yeah, you might as well step up and get that Harmony, man. You gonna get it.
This video is not sponsored by Supper Baton, but if you like to sponsor this video, my information is strolling down the bottom of the screen.
This video is not.
Yeah, I think we need to reach out to them, 'cause we giving,
Let's also add, this video is not sponsored by Logitech. But if Logitech wants to sponsor us, all of us are eligible for the Harmony Elite remote.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah, we'll be happy to
Be
do
happy
it.
to sponsor it. I'll be happy to do a review, a giveaway, whatever.
They might do. What if Audrey be like, I'm gonna give you one, might be like, hell yeah.
I bet manufacturers love me because it's always like, hey, here, check this out. About every day.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay.
So tomorrow on the MS7 Morning Show, we'll be discussing cast iron skillets. Just kidding.
Please.
Hey, cast iron scissors.
Actually, I just bought another one.
For the last couple of days, guys, some of our shows have winded up with devices and what to buy and stuff. Well, the one thing MS7 do is we do teach you how to spend money.
Oh, yeah.
You will spend money with MS7, guys.
And hey, man, because, man, bump all these devices. If you don't have a cast iron skillet in your kitchen, I'm going to need you to fix that.
Oh, listen, hey, Sharon, since I became a diabetic and stuff.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that, Ken.
Healthy. She just purchased an indoor grill.
That's wonderful.
Smokeless indoor grill.
Thanks, James.
You got one of them idea?
No, and by the way, since we're on the subject of cast iron, I got to throw this. Let me get a YouTube friendly link here.
Okay.
For something, if you own cast iron, I have to recommend this.
Okay. Mr. James posted this.
Oh yeah. Yep. If I just see them, I'm gonna get 2 of them. James, when I get offline, I'm gonna get 2 of those because I need that for my NAS.
Yeah, they a beast, Ken. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know that's what I heard.
Okay, 38 too.
Now, and I just want to say as a disclaimer with that link, if you watch the review videos or read the reviews, everybody that complains about it, you're going to laugh because you know what they did and why they screwed up when they used it.
I was just about to ask you for that too. Who knew my did was a mind reader?
Oh yeah, so well, I guess we're doing this then.
But hey, if like for real though, if you don't have a cast iron skillet in your house, A, why? B, fix that because
and C,
cast iron skillets are amazing.
And
C, I have like 1, 2. I have 3 of them. I have a big one, a medium one, which I use all the time, and a small one for like eggs.
We will not discuss my collection of cast iron.
8 or 9.
The big one came from my grandmother, and after that, after we kids had finally like cooked like a burger in it.
What's gonna be the first game you're gonna play on it, Neil, when you get it? Yeah, Call of Duty 6? No, not Call of Duty. What's the one with the
Grand Theft Auto? That ain't coming out for like a year.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. You gonna play Grand Theft Auto on it, Neil?
The new one ain't coming out.
I'm getting on that Spider-Man game for sure. Because they had a.
They gonna have me glued to my TV.
Huh?
I said, Ken, I'm gonna be glued to my TV when they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. My nephews and them was all talking about it the other day, man. But for y'all cats don't have no money, y'all gonna have that PS5. Oh yeah, we gonna get that. Yeah. I know.
Yep, somehow.
I'm
gonna reach out to Sony. I'm gonna do a review on it.
All right, guys, I gotta get some coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm right.
Technology King.
I said I'm gonna reach out to Sony. I'm gonna do a review on it.
You're gonna reach out to Sony?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, maybe they'll send you some products. Tell them to send you a TV while they at it. Send you a stereo. Send you what the product Sony sell? Okay. Anything else Sony sell? Hey, tell them you'll be the ambassador.
Sure, you got that coupon for that Silver Baton? Cause
I do not. You have to
it's
go.
In tech reviews.
Tech reviews. Yes, in tech reviews video.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and get one. I'll go in and get some. Give me another one.
Yeah, go to his video and go under his go on his.
Oh, yeah. I put my address in the side chat. You can send me one too, can I?
Yeah.
You said you can send him one
I
too.
No,
did.
y'all hadn't got one though. I was gonna get my team one though. You feel me? But y'all already got one. Sharon pulled the trigger on hers, and Cam got hers, and
Yep.
got theirs. So everybody good.
I like both PS5 and Xbox.
Because if I get like some,
I was gonna wait, but then
Thanks to Sean.
yeah, thanks to Sean, he sent.
hey, shout out to Sean again.
Yeah,
Guys,
thank you so much, Sean. Appreciate it.
Sharon, I'm telling you, Sharon, you gonna call me now. We be talking in the background. You gonna call me and you be like, "Hey, Ken, this joker." Wait till you get it in your hands, Trigger Sharon. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine should be here this afternoon, hopefully. So we'll
I
see.
cannot wait.
Yours coming tomorrow, right, Sharon?
Mine come. Yeah, tomorrow night. You see it.
Yeah, mine said.
I just got mine.
Mine said yesterday night, and then now I talked to my sister who always tends to get stuff late. She's like, "Oh yeah, it'll come tomorrow." So
yeah, just a quick warning too. If y'all getting anything delivered by FedEx, make sure someone is there to receive. Because they just leave. They don't even put the packages on the porch. They just leave.
Correct.
That's a mess up.
Don't
And then you gotta go
started
and get
about FedEx. I will say
I had
this.
one one time.
I will say this: if you have issues with FedEx, it's most likely a contracted driver.
Yep.
Because my brother-in-law works for FedEx, and he's an actual FedEx driver. He's not contracted or anything like that. And so I know how those guys are. The contracted guys, they just don't care.
Right.
They're just trying to get it done, get back to the depot so they can go home. I have a bad issue with FedEx drivers here. All mine are contracted in this area, and they will stand 25 feet below my deck. And if they can throw the box at my house, they will throw it up in the air onto the deck and then leave so they don't have to walk up my steps or anything.
Yep.
I've been in a bathroom and had packages bounce off the damn window while I was in the bathroom from FedEx. So
that's unacceptable.
That's how much they don't.
And
yeah, I caught them one time. I was sitting in the living room by the door, and you hear somebody walk up on the porch. And I jumped up and opened the door that quick. Didn't nobody knock or nothing. The guy was almost at the truck. I said, "Excuse me." And he was like, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "You didn't knock on my door. I have a doorbell here. You didn't ring it or nothing. You just left it buried on my porch."
Target did a video where he videotaped them leaving. They told him that they didn't have his drone, his $200 drone. And then they drove down the street, left it on somebody else's step, and had another driver getting ready to pick it so they could pick it up. He filmed the whole thing, and then he called and complained about it. But he filmed it and put it on YouTube. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I was like, wow. So, like I said, if you got anything from FedEx, make sure someone's there.
Yep. Thanks, James. Thanks, James.
Yeah, out of the two, I mean, I hate both of them. I just like the US. I like the postal service, but out of the two, I rather choose UPS.
UPS be late too. Like they lost Ken's package for a whole week.
Yep, sure did. Yep.
Whole week I sent that package and it was lost for a whole week.
You know something else we can share? My wife, somebody sent her something and it happened to her too. For a whole week. Yep.
Yeah, UPS out of Detroit. It made it to the Detroit facility, and it sat there for over a week on me for something that someone, a close friend of mine in Detroit, was sending me.
I knew it was something over there in that Michigan. I knew it was something over there in Michigan. I knew it wasn't Ohio's fault. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, actually, Sugar Sharon, let's do it like this.
We'll blame Ken.
Yours. No, actually, when I sent Sugar Sharon's hers, she got hers the next day.
Yeah, sure did. I got mine the next day.
But she sent me stuff. It takes a week. So I'm just saying, as my idea of saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but as it gets to Detroit, that's when they have a problem. Not when it's leaving from Detroit.
What's up, Mike G?
The one and only Mike G's in Detroit. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah, don't schedule a pickup with UPS because they're horrible with that. You pay up front and then you gotta hope the driver comes to pick up the package.
But as they try dealing with Canada Post Office, are they worse?
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus, I know what you're talking about there. On my street, everybody has their number on their mailbox, and they continuously leave stuff on the wrong doors on our street all the time.
Exactly. And they're supposed to go by the number. Do you know that they really don't supposed to go so much by the name as they do by the address number? And they still wrong. Because my sister was a mail carrier for years.
Now, USPS, if they're familiar with you, they'll go by the name. If they see it's like your name but a different address that's not yours, they'll get it to you. But yeah, FedEx and all them, they'll look at the name and number and they don't care. They'll just leave it wherever. And I've gotten, I don't know how many times, our neighbor has a dog and they order from Chewy.com a lot. And there for a long time, we kept getting their packages, even though their number's like 3 different than ours. You know, like for example, mine's 122, theirs would be like 119. And they would still leave their packages at my door.
That's crazy. And then another thing they're horrible with, you could put return to sender, person doesn't live here, and they'll still continue to deliver the mail there.
Oh yeah, postal's bad.
Do you not understand?
Anybody ever got the wrong stuff? Has anybody ever got the wrong stuff?
It's been a while.
Mom has.
If you went in like if you paid, you got a Nvidia shield or something like that. Has anybody ever got the wrong stuff?
Oh yeah, from time to time, but that's rare.
Okay.
It's very rare. And you see, Mr. Jam said,
"Yep."
He was waiting for a package from FedEx and got a text saying they attempted to ring his doorbell. Yeah, they won't either.
Yeah, FedEx and UPS, another thing, both of them are really, really bad about. If you have something that is shipped through the mail innovation system, where it'll go from, for example, UPS and then be delivered by USPS, they are extremely bad. If, for example, I had a monthly package for my 3D printer that I used to get, and that's how they sent it. Every time they sent it, it would get here the very next day. But they would turn around and ship it to the East Coast and back before they handed it off to USPS because it would get here 3 days early. So they would literally just ship it in circles until a specific day to deliver it to USPS.
Wow.
They did that to me for over 6 months, and I complained every month about it. And they're like, well, the scheduled time for delivery isn't until this day. So that's why we do it. I'm like, oh, so if you get it there early, screw your customer service. You're just going to send it all over the United States until that day. They said, well, it's not exactly like that. I said, well, it's exactly like that.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And FedEx is real bad about that. UPS a few times delivered it early, but FedEx was really bad about it. They would turn around and ship it from West Virginia to South Carolina and back just to kill time before they would pass it off.
Now, I had to pick up something one time from FedEx because of I got a total gym and they told me it was too big to deliver. So we had to go pick it up.
I could understand on something too big, but I mean, hell, I've had lawnmowers and everything delivered. So,
yeah, they told me it was too big, so we had to go to the thing and pick it up. But heck, and then I rather told them a couple of times. I told them, hey, I'll come over and pick it up. If you're gonna be late or not or half deliver it to me, hey, I'll go over there and pick it up. I didn't live that far from the facility anyway. Okay, there go Philly Caper Dave. He says FedEx suck. Contract used door to door. FedEx contract just look at eyeballs. Yeah, FedEx is they horrible.
Yep, 100%.
They don't.
I'll legitimately like order something and then the tracking number will come in and I'll put it in my app or whatever and I'm like, and they're like coming through FedEx. I'm like, okay. I'll be upset for like 5 minutes.
Heck, we'll look on I've looked and stuff, especially that time when I was the first package I sent to Ken. I looked on that thing and it wouldn't even show us when it was coming. Right. I had to go literally to the post office both times. Yep. Because when I looked on the app, it was like package couldn't be found or some weird thing it says. I had to literally go to the post office to find out. Like that. The first time, I was like, oh, it just got here to the first time it just got to Michigan. I was like, what the heck? Then the second time, they lost the package for a whole week. So yeah, it's ridiculous. But I guess we're gonna get ready to wind down.
Yep.
Another great show today.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with Technology King. TK?
Okay.
Okay, maybe he stepped away. Okay, Maldiv.
Appreciate everybody tuning in this morning, the MS7 Morning Show. Appreciate your all's feedback, your all's questions, your all's additional items to get us looking at stuff to buy. All right. Hope y'all have a great day and see you on the next show.
Okay. Technology King. Okay, maybe he's still gone. Okay, Cam.
Yo, people, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Thank you for coming to see us and supporting Sharon and MS7 and just having fun with us. You know, some of you get up early, soups early when it comes to coming to see us, and we couldn't thank you. We couldn't thank you enough. Like I said, thank you for coming to see us and having fun with us. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Mm-hmm. Okay. See what Philly Caper Dave put. Yes, great show. Tech. Okay, Kim.
All right, guys. On behalf of Shrink and Sharon, MS7, my dear, we thank y'all for coming out. A wonderful show, Sharon. You did a great job today. Appreciate you. And guys, love y'all. MS7 for life, and we see you on the next one.
Okay. And Technology King, I guess he's still gone. So we'd like to thank everybody for coming out. We could have been anywhere else. Shows to be here, and I really appreciate it. I'd like to thank Maldiv for blessing our panel as usual. Of course, Cam B, Technology King, and Ken, Mr. Butler, Donald D. Nice, and everyone else in the chat who's came by. Our show, we'll be having a show tomorrow at 9:35 a.m. And in case you haven't, on your way out, make sure you press that like button, that bell icon. Hello, Andiria. That bell icon, and within pressing that bell icon, press all so you'll get all our notifications so you'll know when MS7 go live. And this is Sharon, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.